I love when the rumor mill spits out some interesting stuff. So we got a nice little rumor list today from one of the people that have predicted several OCG ban lists, some themes for the Link Vrains pack, among some other information. So we're going to talk about what we could possibly expect from this rumor. So make sure you guys show some love, make sure you got those notifications on so you don't ever miss a video on the cool things that I end up reading from Twitter. So let's dig on into this. All I ask you guys subscribe. Come on, we're so close to 84,000. I can taste it. So one of the information posts that we kind of end up seeing from the internet is more Nekroz support is on the way. Now, I do think that this information is going to be true. Now, whether or not we see this information from the Link Vrains pack itself, or if we end up seeing this in a core set along the way, it's kind of interesting. So Selection 10 has been revitalizing these themes, and we got Cypher, we got, I always say Salamander, but it's a Lava Vault support, and then we got the new Sun Avalon on top of everything else for this upcoming set. So you guys know what that means, right? Well, it means that the Nekroz rumor is not so crazy. So what was it? Nekroz is this archetype that is based on the armor that, well, I mean, the Ice Barriers monsters had. What was it? And then we had like decisive armor and things like that. The only thing we never kind of got that would have been cool as hell would have been like a Dragoonity armor. Keep in mind that great. Keep in mind that Ice Barriers, Dragoonity, the whole first DT line of support has actually just gotten power-ups as of late. I know you guys have been paying attention deep to the lore that happens in this game, but we just got structure decks for both of these. We just got a new frickin' Trishula. So my question here is, what can we give to this archetype? What kind of power-up can we give to Nekroz? Now, if you guys know, we just recently got a sweet power-up to, well, everything related to Selection 10, but we just got Shaddoll support. Now, the cool thing is I've never actually seen a armor for Shaddolls. Now, I know that earlier along the line, you know, in terms of DT lore, most of the Nekroz stuff kind of came near the end of the era. So to see a power-up for this, I was like, you know what? I wonder, could we finally get like a Nekroz armor? Could we finally... I mean, Dragoonity had several dragons at their disposal, so we could actually see maybe that. So my question here for this rumor is, what can we actually bring to the table for Nekroz at this point in time? Considering we've already gotten new structure decks for Dragoonity, new structure decks for Ice Barriers, I mean, what more can we do? All right, I did see that in terms of Shaddoll lore, Ariel has gone to the dark side, as we would like to say, now being involved with the whole Shaddoll process in terms of lore. We also saw that we're now getting the fire Shaddoll support here, which means that more of the other previous stuff has gone to that. And then I also saw that, what was it, Wayne from X-Sabers at this point is now deeply ingrained into the lore for Ice Barriers, and then I guess he went and became an X-Saber. Could you imagine if we got a Nekroz armor of Gothams, though? Could you imagine the pure awesomeness that could actually generate? So my next question here is, with this supposed Nekroz support coming, I have to bunny ears quote it, even though it's probably going to be 100% true. I'm very curious to know, where are we going to dump this? All right, because I feel like we're still missing some stuff from Selection 10, which, by the way, is going to be our Ghost from the Past set. A lot of people are like, well, Robbie, you're always talking about Selection 10. Selection 10 in the OCG comes out this December. Actually, I think it's like December 17th or some weird date like that, which means that it's our Ghost from the Past set, because we basically confirmed Sun Avalon and some of the other stuff finally finding its way from there to here. So at the end of the day, will it be Selection 10 that we're going to get it? Or are we going to drop it into another set along the way? It could be in the next core set. Man, that'd be really cool. Now that brings me to my next question here. Since you've got Nekroz Support, since it's very clear that at this point in time Konami's going back and revisiting all of these older eras. So the first set was was an original Yu-Gi-Oh! Power-Up set. We had, the baseliner was, of course, Gaia, which means it was clearly aimed towards Yugi. As we're heading on into what was the next set here, you guys saw that we started to get power-ups towards GX, alright? So we revisited our friend Chaz, alright, you guys, Manjome Thunder, for the Armed Dragon support. Now, both of these themes haven't been crazy good. I mean, the Armed Dragon support wasn't that good at all. And then we saw that we got the Phantom Knight support in the previous set. Will we see more 5D's era support? Will we see a pack that has Black Wings on the front of it? And what would they power up? Because when you look at like 5D's era, you think Black Wings, you think Archfiends, you think Yusei Synchro Deck, and then you think of plants. But what's another crazy sub-archetype that we could really pull out of that era and go, oh, hey, this needs a power-up? And the only real thing I can think of is Black Wings. Alright, so is it possible that we could see an entire Blackwing power-up set along the way? Oh, hell yeah. It's definitely possible. Will it be the headliner? I don't know. I think a lot of duelists would be very happy to see Blackwing support. Don't get me wrong. I would also... I can almost smell it along the way here, that we are going to get another Dark Magician and Blue Eyes set as we upcome another 2-3 years on another possible anniversary collaboration along the way. So don't be surprised, going down the era, down the rabbit hole, that we will eventually see that. So current topic, current trends that I'm seeing that definitely caught my interest with everything so far. It's definitely clear that we are revisiting these older themes. Remember that the current anime is based on a different card game, Yu-Gi-Oh! 2, aka Rush Duels, which means there's not really, the older fans that have been so long involved in this game want power-ups. They're kind of starving, actually, right now for some of these power-ups. So at this point in time, Konami's definitely going down these other rabbit holes, pulling from their other franchise, and going, you know what? Infernity support. Alright, you guys want that? It's only going to be a few cards, but it's a fan favorite, so we can do this. Phantom Knights over here. We know we can do this. Frickin' Manjome Thunder, alright? Huge, huge, huge fan, alright? At this point in time, I think we're definitely in a golden era for the trading card game. I like how this became a sub thing for the rumor mill. Alright, we're definitely in an interesting place in the card game because there's not an anime anymore. So now we're revisiting all the old franchise. We're pulling for these, and now you guys, your dream can come true. You can see another Blackwing headliner. Alright, it is definitely possible at this point for modern day Konami to do this. Alright, we are now going to be, it looks like we're honestly going about fan servicing archetypes, powering up these things, and now that Konami's more involved with the community than ever before. You saw Selection 10, you saw the voting processes for these structure decks. Konami's now asking the player base what they want. It almost feels like they're running out of ideas. No. That can't be the case. Alright, it definitely, somebody brought that up the other day, and I was like, I don't know, I think it's good that we are finally pulling ourselves in and interacting with the community at this level. So, TLDR to this video, the guy that predicted a lot of stuff says that Nekroz support is coming. In terms of lore, I'm very curious to see how they're going to do it. I'll be honest with you, I expect some sort of crazy armor. I really want to see a Dragunity armor, alright? I really want to see some of this cool stuff they could actually do. New structure decks signify things. Maybe we will finally get an Evil Swarm armor. The infected armor. We could see an Evil Swarm Nekroz card. Wouldn't that tickle you're fucking fancy, I think that'd be sweet as hell. So guys, please leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. I look forward to seeing what is to come and the accuracy of this, so I can go, haha, we called that. And well guys, I'm out. Peace. Thank you, patrons, for making the ride never truly end. Without you guys' support, well, I would probably be doing Truffle Shuffle videos for a living. Guys, please check out VanCool40 for all of your Cardfight Vanguard content brought to you by MCool40. And if you are looking to pick up singles, check out mcoolgames.com for your trading card game needs. Thanks for watching, everybody.